Called our first guest an MTV era cross between James Dean and Elvis. He is a platinum-selling singer-songwriter who stars in his own Showtime series, The Chris Isaak Show. On November 28th, he'll host a one-hour tribute to Elvis Presley airing on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Chris Isaak.
Like that.
Hey, buddy. Hello. How does it... This is the comeback circa.
I like that you said leather gear.
Leather gear.
It's not just like leather clothes. When you have leather on, it's leather gear.
Yeah, you're ready to do something after the show, man.
Leather gear is actually, like, these are leather clothes, but leather gear is the stuff that you get for kinky stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
If you're not in West Hollywood tonight, there's something wrong.
I went. No, one time, years ago, I was in San Francisco, and it was cold, and I was standing with this girl, and I said, man, it's freezing out here. I just had like a light jacket. I said, we ducked into this leather shop. At least that's my story.
Yeah.
So we go into this leather place, and they had, there's a thing, it's like on a leather string is a bunch of these like rubber balls.
It's like a whip. Are you talking about a whip? What are you talking? What are you talking about?
Man, I just wish it was a whip.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't even know how you'd put it in polite terms, but this, you know, and I looked at it, and I'm looking at this thing, and this was not a date, like the first time I met this girl, and we're standing there, and I look and I see all these leather, you know, straps with these different various sized balls on there, and I look, and I go, huh, and she goes, oh, I know what that is. She goes, that's for massage. You put that on your back. And I go, oh, yeah, that's what that is. And I'm thinking, good, you know, like if she's going to buy that, I'll buy it. And the guy who's working there comes up, no, that is actually placed in your anus. And then hold up. And
I didn't know you were going to tell this story, Chris. I didn't know you were going to tell this story.
Well, but at least I made you into a girl for the story. Come on. Come on.
All right, let's try to have some fun here. Now, this is Elvis when he had the comeback, right?
That's right.
68 was it? 69?
Yeah, it was 68 comeback special.
In the round. It was in the round, right?
Yeah, it was a square stage with people all around him. And,
yeah, it's in the round.
That's what it's called. That always bothers me. It's in the round, no, it's square.
Yeah. But are you a big? I assume you are a big Elvis fan.
I'm a huge Elvis fan. I love Elvis. I can't get enough.
Yeah.
You like Elvis?
Yeah. I'm not as.
If you don't like Elvis, I think there's something un-American about you.
You know what's weird? I liked Elvis.
Those people should be watched at airports.
Well, you know, I'm not as big an Elvis fan as some people. I was when I was a kid. Then I kind of grew up a little bit. But that's not what I'm saying here. But no, here's my question. I think it's this. I think as the years have gone by, I appreciate the Beatles maybe
what, are you
more.
In a fusion now or something?
I like
You're getting really sophisticated.
I like the Beatles more. Do you like the Beatles more than Elvis, or should we not compare the two? Maybe we shouldn't.
You know,
compare
I like the Beatles, but you have to remember, John Lennon wanted to be Elvis.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that puts it in perspective. John Lennon, and besides, you know, they're as nice as they are and everything. They're English. You know, we're Americans.
There you go. You're right. You're right. Yeah. What are we going to see in the special?
A bunch of people talking about Elvis, and then really good footage of Elvis, and then Leanne, and then me. I'm just yammering away in this suit, you know. But I got to sing with Leanne Rimes.
The young. How old is she? She's 20 or something like that.
She has a husband.
Oh, she's married.
Yeah, because because she came out, she dressed, let me say, number one, she sings great. Leanne Rimes, my mom calls me before the show and says, you're going to be on with Leanne Rimes. I said, yeah. And she goes, she's really talented. Keep out of her way. I said, what is that? You know, Mom, what does that mean? You know, and so we go on. She's singing great, and she wore this dress that was like, I mean, really, it's a small, very small. When I saw it, first thing I saw it, I said, you know, you go back in your room and you just find something. You're not going to the mall with your friends and that. She had a little tiny dress, and she was kind of like, she had like an Anne Margaret kind of thing going. I mean, I was feeling the magic, and then I'd look over and I'd see her husband right there in the front row, and he was giving me magic too. Yeah.
But you have a theory on, she's such a young kid, you have a theory why she got married.
She's, you know, I mean, I don't think she's 20. I think it's like I think she's 10 and her husband's like 11. And they actually, I think they actually got just married for the cake.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That day, they were just in the mood for cake.
Party.
I know you're upset about something. Last time you were here, your boy was the second guest, was the pitcher for the A's.
Let's not call him my boy. He's the perfect master of pitching, Barry Zito.
Barry Zito from the Oakland A's. He won the Cy Young this year.
Yeah, but I screwed him up because he wasn't gonna play music.
Yeah, and then you egged him on. And we're not going to show the audio. I'm going to do Barry a solid here. But the still is of him. There he is from the Oakland A's.
Okay.
And it was weird. He sang, and we didn't know if he was joking or not because it was like a beginner, correct?
Well, you know, let me say this. He's a good singer, but what happened was, you know, it's cold here, you got air conditioning, and his guitar's sitting back there, and he doesn't have like a roadie. You know, he's got a guy who rubs his pitching arm or something, but he doesn't have, you know, he doesn't have like a guy to take care of his guitar. It's all Barry. Yeah. And so I said, yeah, Barry will come out and play. Well, his guitar got out of tune a little bit.
Is that what it was?
So he came out and he was like, I can't play this. This is in the wrong tuning, you know. Yeah. And so he was just like, but he's a plucky competitor. He was like, okay, and he was like sing along.
Yeah.
So
it was weird.
I thought, you know,
it's your fault.
Figured somebody's going to knock me out with like a rock at about 50 yards, or about 66 feet 6 inches. So he played in San Francisco at a club.
Yeah.
Number one, I mean, if he ever plays anywhere, you should go because it's all women.
Okay.
Coming to see him.
All right.
Not that it matters. But,
right.
And he played great. I mean, he plays.
Has he forgiven you?
Yeah. It's like I went and saw him play, and then afterwards, I said, "Let's go." I don't drink, so I don't think he drinks either. He's like really.
You guys are a lot of fun, then.
Yeah, we are. He is a lot of fun. And he goes. I said, "Let's go. Let's get some let's get a banana split." So we go.
Let's go get a soda pop.
Man, I tell you, Let's go get a soda pop. I'm all about banana splits. I love banana splits. I don't know when the last time you had one, but
you have a sweet tooth, don't you?
They're way underestimated. Maybe it's the Elvis thing, but I went over there.
If you're going to have a dessert, get a creme brulee or get a Grand Marnier souffle, but a banana split.
What is this French stuff?
When you're 9
years old. First you want the English players, then you want the French food. What is it? Think American, man. Banana split.
Is that an American?
We went over. I had a banana split, and he looked and he goes, I don't think I could really do that. And I felt like I was like, you know, all of a sudden it was like I had a crack pipe or something, you know. I was like, hey, Barry, come on. A little bit won't hurt you. Come on, get with it, kid. And he goes, I really don't think I could do the banana split. And so he had like egg whites with a fruit salad with like non-fat yogurt.
Very healthy.
I'm looking at him going, this guy's more healthy than anybody, man.
He's an athlete.
He was, but then later he got in a limo with a bunch of hookers.
There you go. Always putting a button on the story. Always ending. Stay with us. 5 questions with Chris Isaak when we come back.
And now the conclusion to Chris Isaak's Classic 5.
Can you do an impression of Bill Clinton for us? Right into that.
I love the entire band.
Isaak, Mr. Fun. What are you doing for the holidays? What kind of thing do you do?
I think I'm over in Australia for the holidays.
Touring?
Yeah, I'm over there playing.
Are you big over there?
To hear me tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that? I mean, what countries are you like huge in that would surprise us?
Saipan.
No, you don't know.
Sir, it's just, you know, any place where there's like a lot of people who are uneducated, I seem to go over.
Yeah. You know that I love. You know what my favorite song of yours is? Remember?
No, but I hope it's one of mine. What is it?
No, it is. Remember? When you wrote the theme song for our show,
right.
I said my favorite was...
You want Wicked Game?
No, it wasn't Wicked Game.
No.
It was... I don't remember the name of it. I just remember how it goes.
Oh. Can't do a thing to stop me now.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great song. Does anyone else come up to you and say that's their favorite song about you?
Yeah, they do. People come up and say, after shows and stuff, say, play this or else.
That's the best. I think it's a great song.
Thanks.
Yeah. I like the theme song that you do for the Kilborn show.
I actually, I did the theme song when I was doing your theme song. About halfway through writing it, I went, I shouldn't give him this. This could be good.
Yeah. Time for 5 questions. Here we go. First category is geography, specifically food geography. If Charlize Theron and I are dining al fresco, that means we are eating
Raw thing.
al fresco. Incorrect. Outside. Means we're eating outside. That's okay.
Okay. All right. So what? Sue me.
Okay.
It's more of this. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. It's not American.
You wrote the theme song to our show. True or false? You've never once played it at one of your concerts.
False. I've played it all the time.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
People, they go, play the Kilborn theme song, loser. Okay, go into it. That makes them happy.
All right, I'll accept that. I don't know if it's true. Okay. Pretend you're a video clerk, and I'm looking for a movie. Name the movie I'm looking for. I'm looking for a thriller, sir, made in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Nuns in Bondage.
Oscar, no.
Nuns in
Oscar
Bondage
winner,
too?
must have a British actor, and that girl from Taxi Driver. Also an animal in the title. What do you recommend there?
What? Give me the clue.
Oscar winner, must have a British actor, and that girl from Taxi Driver, also an animal in the title. I'm looking for a thriller made in the 90s. Oscar.
I'll stick with Nuns in Bondage too.
No. Actually, I think you were actually in this movie, Silence of the Lambs. We can't accept that. Yeah. Nice job, buddy.
I was in just a small part.
Yeah. 10 seconds on the clock, rapid fire. Chris is a nice unisex name. Name 3 more unisex names in 10 seconds. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Duke, Leo, and Wayne.
Judges? We'll accept that for some reason. I don't know why. We're being nice to you. You really tried hard there, buddy.
I like that. I just like somewhere in a bar, there's 3 guys going, I told you they're unisex names, Duke, Leo, and Wayne.
All right, you're bizarre. You know you're bizarre,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Finally, my favorite question. You're a great singer. Sing the word
Slow.
Sing the word biscuits in C sharp. The word biscuits in C sharp.
Biscuit.
I don't know. Was that C sharp? We're going over to the piano now. It's not tuned. It's not tuned. Was that it? I thought you were going to go into a whole number.
I was right on, man.
That was good energy. Elvis Lives, November 28th on NBC. Nice to see you again, sir. Big
Good to
fan
see
of
you,
yours.
man.
Chris Isaac. Right back. Say hi to your mom.